Alright, so the first thing you need to do, according to step 1, is draw a faint line across your page in pencil. This line represents your horizon. So the horizon is where the sky meets the land. I'm going to do it, you can do it pretty much anywhere on the page, but for the point of the exercise, and please copy, I'm doing mine about two-thirds of the way up. Okay. This line should be drawn faintly, very softly, because you're eventually going to want to erase this line, or at least parts of this line. Okay. So there I have my faint horizon line. Okay. Now, place a faint dot somewhere on the line. This dot is your vanishing point. It represents the place that is furthest away from the viewer. So I'm going to do my vanishing point over there. Once again, you can do it anywhere on the line. Okay, so there's my vanishing point. Now, draw the face or front of whatever object you intend on drawing, wherever you wish to place it. So I'm going to start by doing a block over here. Okay, so I'm just doing the front of the block, so a two-dimensional square, basically. Okay. Right, please make sure whatever you do, use your ruler. It looks much better if you use your ruler. I'm actually busy drawing from a very weird angle right now, so I may get things a little bit skewed here and there because I can't see. Right, so once you have your block, at point 4, use your ruler and a pencil to draw faint guidelines from each corner of your shape towards your vanishing point. Okay, these lines are called converging lines. Okay, so these are the lines that head towards your vanishing point. So faint again, very softly. Okay. Very softly. Very softly. There I have my converging lines. Now what you do is you need to decide how big or small you want your object to be, because I want mine to look roughly like a cube. Okay? So I'm going to draw a line there. It must be parallel to the side of your block. Okay? Parallel means it's the same distance all the way across. So on my ruler, obviously I'm using my eye, you don't need to measure it, but from there to where this line would be, all the way across, it is the same distance. Okay. So there, I'm going to draw a line like that. Where your parallel line meets this converging line, you can draw another line that is parallel to the other side of the block. Okay. So we do that. Right. Now what you do is you can fill in the sides of the block. Okay, so I'm going to draw this in darker. Right, and there, and there. Okay. Now I have a block drawn in perfect perspective. Now what you must understand is that if you were looking at anything, we're looking sort of from this angle right now, what you can see is the front of the block, but as you move closer to the vanishing point, things are further away from you, so they would look smaller. Alright, and that's why we're doing this method. So let's do another one. We're going to draw a block that actually goes both above and below the horizon line. But before we do that, we're going to erase our converging lines. Okay, because we don't want these there. They're kind of ugly. Now we have a block. Okay, now let's draw another one. This one is going to go behind, it's overlapping this block. Okay, goes both above and below your horizon. Okay, so, and let's do this. This is my square, or my cube, or rectangle, or whatever it is. So rectangle. Okay, so far. Okay, so we're going to imagine this is behind here. So obviously, the corner of this block is there, so it's behind that. So we're going to draw a converging line from there to there. Okay. And we did it behind there. From here, we're going to draw a converging line from there to there, right? And then we're going to choose where we want it to be parallel. Please note though that because these corners aren't facing your vanishing point, the lines that would be the side of this block are actually going behind the block. So we're not going to draw lines from there. So when it goes both above and below the horizon line, you're only drawing from 2 corners. This one we drew from 3 corners. Okay? So I want it to be this big. It almost looks like buildings, right? Standing next to each other. And there we go. Okay, and over there I can't see it, so I'm just going to erase my line. And there I have 2 blocks. Okay, let's do another one. Exciting. A block that is floating in the sky. Okay. Just going to draw a small block over here. Okay, and there. Oops. Again, I'm doing this from a really weird angle. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my converging lines. Zoop. Zoop. You have to say the word zoop while you do it because it makes it more fun. And zoop. Okay, and then I'm going to choose where I want my block. This one I'm going to make a long block. Okay, so let's do this. It's going to look sort of like Tetris-y type blocks, I suppose. And there. Okay. And there. This is quite fun to do. It's therapeutic actually. And you know, the kind of creations you can make by doing this are very exciting. There we go. So I'm going to erase there. Now we have 3 blocks on the page. So what I want you all to do is do this exact same method, but fill your page with blocks as full as you can. Okay, so just keep going. I'm going to keep going and I'll show you my finished product when it's done.